She makes that smile, yeah, she's got that style that makes you think she's made out of gold. She's turning up the volume on the radio. Yeah. I'm gonna make it worth your while. I'm gonna make it worth your time.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Caerwyn Stables. So I'm here with both my horses, Envie and Game, and we are going to take them for a little training session on an arena that's not very far from my home. So we're going to take them, do a bit of jumping and everything, and I'm going to take you guys with me. Let's go!
You were my best friend, didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends.
So I started riding Game Boy today, and so I started warming him up nicely. Now, when I warm up Game Boy, I'm extra careful about him being very relaxed. So I do a lot of simple exercises, very easy stuff, so that he just gets himself nice and relaxed. Because he is a little bit of a stressed horse, especially when he's not at home. He can be a little bit anxious. So, just trying to relax him a bit by doing simple things and him just getting into a relaxed pace. He was actually much more relaxed than last time I took him out, so I was really proud of him today.
Drifting to deep space, so brave and so stupid, just like the movies. I was gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you, you and me so clueless. We were just broken, shattered, singing along to nothing matters. Stray around like nighttime rumors. We were in too deep in your worn-out sweaters, thinking we'll be young forever, driving in your mom's old hatchback, and we were in too deep.
And once I'd finished fully warming him up and everything, we started jumping. So we started on the little line of cavalettis here. So it was 4 strides, 6 strides, 4 strides. And this doesn't look very difficult, but for a horse like Game Boy it is, because he does get a little bit overexcited, especially at the beginning of sessions and everything. So this is not very easy because I have to do the specific number of strides, and it's quite hard for him because he does tend to heat up a bit in front of jumps, even small ones. So we are trying to work on that by jumping small jumps very slowly, reassuring him, telling him he can do it slowly and everything, but he is still a little bit struggling on that part. And then we started just doing a few little it's kind of like an X basically. So you have 5 strides in between every obstacle before the double, as you can see here. So we worked a bit on that in the same aim to keep him as relaxed as possible. And I have to say, he is usually quite a warm blood horse, so he's always a little bit excited when we jump, but it's been a bit more than a month now since he hasn't jumped at all, because I thought that after his last competition that we did in Royan, I would give him a bit of a break from jumping. We worked a lot on the flat, getting his stamina up and everything, and just trying to get him in shape. And so this was his first time jumping for quite a while, so he was even a little bit more excited than usual. But he was still overall a very, very good boy today, and I was really pleased to see that he had progressed in many things as well, like his being very straight and everything. He used to be always landing on the left and everything, and he is getting a little bit calmer jumping, so a bit more reassured. So I am pleased about that. That's what we were mainly working on with him, because I don't need to jump high at the moment with him, because I know he can jump high. He's a very good jumper, as you can see. What I need is for him to be able to relax in every situation, so that's really what we're working on. And then I hopped on to Envie straight away because it was getting pretty late by the time I finished with Game Boy and I didn't want it to be dark. So I did do a proper warm-up, obviously. So I'm just showing you the last bits of canter. She was very good in the warm-up, very, very focused, as she always is. So that's always great with Envie. And then we started straight away on the Cavalletti line. This is an easier exercise for Envie than it is for Game Boy because she's much more kind of relaxed generally, and so she aced that virtually. She was so good at it. I was really pleased. Because it's not an easy exercise because basically the 4 strides are pretty short and then the 6 strides are a bit long and then again 4 strides a bit short. So it's really all about balancing your stride and everything, and she was so good at it, so I was really pleased.
Just like the movies, I was gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking we would do this in 2.
And once we'd warmed up properly on the Cavallettis, we started jumping a few lines. So we started here with the 6 strides line. And I don't know if you can tell, but definitely being the rider and being on her, I can tell. Envie, every time we start jumping, like wheel jumps, not Cavallettis, I mean, even those are quite low, she'll be a little bit like frisky, like she'll jump them like in a bit of a, frisky way, as if it was a bit scary, a bit spooky, whereas not at all. And then she just, after a jump or two, she just completely relaxes, but it is something that Envie does every single time we jump. And then again, she just aced the whole exercise. She was so good at doing the whole 5 strides and everything. She is great at these kind of exercises, so I had to be very careful about keeping her very straight and keeping the same rhythm all the time, and being careful about her balance and everything, because those are the main things that I need to work with her before the upcoming season.
Couldn't do it each and every high, every night with you. You and me so clueless. We were just broken, shattered, singing along to nothing matters. Stray around like nights.
And finally, we finished off the jumping session by putting the bars up a little bit, so, just to get us back into the rhythm. It had been quite a long time since I hadn't jumped that high with Envie, so I was really pleased to get back onto a little bit higher, because I have been working a lot on Cavallettis for the beginning of the winter work, so, it was very cool. It's been a long time, and she was so good. So overall, these 2 sessions were really great, and lots of things where we've improved, lots of things that we still need to improve on before the upcoming season. So, got lots of nice working tracks to work on, which is great, and I hope that my horses will be on top form when the season finally begins. I can't wait, because I'm already missing competitions so much, and I think so are they. So, I'm really looking forward to that. This is Envie just enjoying the solarium, so she loves that. Every time I go to this place, they lend me the solarium for the horses to dry off, and they absolutely love it. And I hope you like this video, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!
She makes that smile, yeah, she's got that style that makes you think she's made out of gold. She's turning up the volume on the radio.